Coach, on that final play, what were you looking for on the final shot?
We were trying to get the ball in and be organized, and like we already called our 2 timeouts, so we're just trying to basically get the ball into either Scoot or Jalen and let them go to work.
But overall, this was a great cultural game, if that makes sense. You guys fought from opening to the end. What stood out to you from you guys' performance tonight?
The fight. We fought all the way through. We were playing fast. We got down a little bit. We fought back. We were playing against a veteran team that had things that they were going to that were hurting us, and we wouldn't slow down. We'd get the ball out of bounds and go, and everybody was like sharing the ball and playing super steady. And again, we turned the ball over too much, which is, we're just trying to make plays, and maybe that's just our group. That's where we'll see the growth with our group as far as not making so many turnovers. But yeah, the fight, the grit, and the stick-to-itiveness of this group is admirable, especially, going against this team. They're a good team.
Did you feel Christian should have gone to the line?
Yeah, I did, but I didn't really have a great angle on it. But, yeah, when he caught it, it looked like he was going up and got fouled.
Season high 20 points for Jae'Sean Tate, but defensively down the stretch, he was guarding LeBron, he drew Anthony Davis, he drew Russell Westbrook. Any player that seemed to have the ball, Jae'Sean Tate was on it. How important is his defensive versatility for this group?
It's huge, but it's his mentality, his versatility is great, and his strength and size are great for our group, but he wanted it. He wanted to guard those guys, and he wants to be in those situations, and he wants to be like the stopper down the stretch. So, yeah, he was like really, really good tonight with the scoring, his crashing the glass, and then his defense. Yeah, for a second-year player, that's pretty good.
No Tice, no House, no Gordon tonight. What can you say about players like David Nwaba, KJ Martin, Armani Brooks, DJ Augustine? They came up with some big plays in crucial moments.
Yeah, for sure. Armani made a big 3. DJ made a big 3. KJ was great again. He just has a knack for like doing the right thing, and again, his defense is steadily improving. So yeah, without those 3 veteran guys, for our young guys to go out there and truly, like our young guys, without DJ's our elder statesman, but it was basically young guys the rest of the game, and so proud of them, like just so proud, and it stings because it's a loss, and I thought Scoot's shot was good. Like, I had a great angle on it. It looked like it was going, but the fight and the grit, and I couldn't be more proud of this group, even though it is a loss.
I know it's early, but what's your sense of what makes Jalen tick?
He's super competitive. That's one thing. He is really just like a good learner. He's quiet, but he has like a swagger about him that is a little different from most guys, especially young guys. But as far as like his game, he knows when to pick and choose his spots, it seems, and he's starting to learn that more and more as we go along. And he started off super hot, and then they were putting a lot of pressure on him, and he was making plays for others, and he turned it over a few times, but still stayed super aggressive and played a good game, like a solid game, except for the turnovers. Yeah, he has a lot to him, a lot.
We'll take some questions on Zoom.
Salman, go ahead, please.
Steven, going back to Jalen, do you feel like he's getting more and more comfortable every game? It seemed like he didn't make threes in the beginning, then he started making threes, then it seemed like he wasn't getting the free throw line. Now he's starting to get to the free throw line. Do you feel like he's starting to put things together every single game?
Yeah, I mean, I do, but again, like I said pregame, I don't really like to evaluate a guy on each individual game. Like, is he getting better each individual game? It's much better to see it in a longer period of time. So yeah, I do see improvement. I do see the concepts that we talk about kind of clicking in and that sort of thing. But as far as like the game by game grading of Jalen especially, I don't really like to do that because it's not sustainable as far as the emotions that go with it. And then if there's a poor game, you just don't want to have the ups and downs and dips and highs. So yes is the answer to your question, but I don't really see it that way.
Zach, go ahead, please.
Hey, coach. Hey, how can you describe your transition on defense? The guys got back on time. They communicated. They knew their man in transition. And like I know we're talking about Jalen, but how did you like his pick and roll reads tonight, coach?
Yeah, so the transition part was something that we talked a lot about coming into this game. And I mean, we gave up 23 fast break points, so maybe it wasn't that great. But they put a lot of pressure on your defense with Russ and with LeBron, and they're just hard to kind of stop because they're so fast and so physical. So our getting back, our loading to the basketball, our making sure that we're declaring the ball and declaring the basket and fanning out from there. Those are the things that we kind of preach, but it's really hard against this team. And what was your second question? I'm sorry.
It was the pick and roll reads for Jalen.
JG, yeah. They're getting better. He's I think our roles help. Our spacing and our roles help. So it makes the reads a lot easier. And the attention that he draws when he has the basketball also at times can make it a little bit easier. But, we'll watch the film and go over the good plays he made and hopefully correct some of the turnovers that he had. And he will continue to grow. And our whole group will continue to grow.
Jackson, please.
Hey, Steven. When Alperen Sengun is on the floor, it feels like at times the ball movement and also the player movement seems to be a little bit more fluid. What did you like out of him starting in place of Daniel Theis tonight? What did you see out of him tonight?
Yeah, he was good. I mean, when he's in the game, he has the ball. We give it to him at the high post. We give it to him on the elbow. Guys know it's been this way for a long time. Guys know when there's a big that'll pass the ball, they'll give it to him because they know they're going to get it back and they're going to the big is going to make a good play. And that's how Alpy is. He's super unselfish. He reads things well, and he generally makes the right play when he has the basketball. So, yeah, he was good tonight. It's a hard job starting against the Lakers, and he did a good job.
Jonathan?
Just thinking back to what you were saying about not evaluating Jalen game by game by game.
Yeah.
The team as a whole, to go from Utah to Sunday to this, do you feel like that is progress, or that's what we're going to determine or see in the next rest of this trip?
Yeah, I mean, when you have the emotion of tonight's game and you feel like you're so close and you feel so proud, or I feel so proud of the fight that the guys had and how hard they played and they're fighting through adversity and stuff, you can't help but feel that we're getting better and we're starting to kind of understand what it takes to do things the right way, do things in a winning way. So yeah, for me, evaluating this game, it is an improvement over the previous games. But again, our improvement is going to be over time. And as a coach, it's kind of hard to not kind of parse each individual game. But I was just, the way I feel about the group, the way I would feel about Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green and Christian Wood, I mean, everybody, Jae'Sean Tate, just super proud of them. And that's a great feeling to have about your team.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.